Gary D. Moyer here. Would you like to know how to stand out in today's world? You can stand out in today's world by letting people know that they matter, that they make a difference. And one way to let people know that they matter, that you value them, one simple way to do that is to answer phone calls and text messages promptly. Why do I say that? Because so many people today don't do that anymore. And that can actually tell someone, I don't matter to them, I'm not valued. Now that may not be the message that we're giving when we don't respond properly, but it's a message people sometimes get. I remember when I was working on my master's degree, and one of my classes was a counseling class. And part of that class was we broke up into small groups and actually discussed some issues from our own childhood. Well, I remember listening to a couple students. They would say something to the effect of, my parents treated me harshly or yelled at me. And I remember watching one of the students there. He listened very contemplatively. And when it came to his turn, with tears in his eyes, he said, you know, it would have been an improvement if my parents yelled at me or treated me harshly. What's worse is my parents ignored me completely. And see, what that did to him was that said, you don't matter. You have no value. We need to return phone calls and text messages, things like that, promptly. I have a personal plan, a personal goal to return phone calls, ideally within 24 hours, at the most 48 hours. Here's an idea. When you get a phone call or a text message, at the very least, shoot for in 24 hours to at least return that call or that text with a message saying, hey, I got your message, I will get back to you tomorrow, or I'll get back to you by. In this way, the person knows that you know they exist. But if we don't return those promptly, it can say to someone, you know, you're really not that important to me. So I want to encourage you, if you want to make a difference in today's world, if you want to stand out in today's world, if you want to let people know they're valued, return phone calls and text messages, that type of thing, promptly. Discipline yourself to do that promptly, and you will stand out in today's world.